Hi everybody, NN Fitness Channel here, bringing you a 300 rep home dumbbell and body weight workout, guys. This one's going to be absolutely free, but if you are interested in seeing our full range of videos, send us a message in the comment below and be in with a chance of winning an NN online personal training session. All you need to do is leave a comment below any one of our videos, and every 30 days we will pick one of you to receive an online personal training session absolutely free. So please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave us a comment below. Make sure to warm up before all of our videos, and you are going to need some light to medium dumbbells for this workout. As I said, guys, hi there, 300 dumbbell full body workout today, guys. Let's get limbered up. Hopefully you've already done your own warm-up before this. We are doing 300 reps today, guys. 300 reps, great way to work out. And we are doing 2 sets of 15 reps of 10 exercises. That's what I was signaling there. So it's a total of 10 exercises for 2 sets of 15. Get loosened up, guys. Make sure that core is warmed up. Make sure your neck is warmed up, ankles. I always prefer to recommend to people to do a full body stretch rather than just warming up what's tight or sore. A lot of the time we have what's called referred pain, and that is where, let's say, your hip is hurting, and that's because your knee is not right and maybe a bit out of place, and so your hip is hurting because your spine is out of whack, things like that. So guys, limber up the whole body. I have just turned 41 years old, and I want to keep my body working as long as I can. And we at NN Fitness like to help you to do the same. Here we go, guys. Alternate star jumps. So you're doing opposite to a normal star jump. Hands are on the hips. Your hands jump out, but your legs go in. So you're going opposites. Yes, that will immediately throw you as a basic star jump. And like I said, it's only 15 reps. Our next exercise is rocket jumps, guys. Squat down, touch the floor, jump up, reach for the sky. And you're doing it 15 times. Squat down, touch the floor, jump up, reach for the sky. Lots of energy in this one, guys. It's not timed, it's reps, so make sure you're counting, and hopefully my talking is not distracting you. Keep that going all the way down, all the way up. If you're working hard, don't worry too much about those reps. Just keep going until I stop. Really good, guys. But remember, we're aiming for 15. If you feel like it, you can always turn the sound off, and that way you don't have to hear me talking through your counting and how frustrating that can be. Grab those dumbbells. Alright, guys, we've got a hang squat. One of my favorite types of squat. Very simple squat. I'm going for a slightly wide stance. Feet square. Stick the glutes out. Keep that head up, back straight. And we're holding those weights against each other. I recommend hex weights, my personal favorite type of dumbbell. If you like to know where to get some hex weights, then send us a message in the comments below and I can send you a link to my favorite supplier. Feet square, sit right down to knee level, keep that back straight, keep that head up, and if you're keeping up, you're doing great. Any weighted exercise, guys, you want to go a little bit slower, make sure you're getting that form right, control where that weight ends up. Alrighty, feet square, knees soft, standing position with the hands in front, and we are going for an RDL, Romanian deadlift, or straight leg deadlift. Feet square, soften the knees, hinge from your hips, keep your back dead straight, and then stand back up nice and quick through your glutes. So stretch and squeeze. Stretch the glutes and then squeeze the glutes. Okay, think of this like a curl for your bicep. We're squeezing that muscle each time we come up. Keep that back straight, keep the head up. Keep your chest up. Very important, okay? We want to get the glutes, a little bit of hamstrings, but you don't want to be feeling this in your lower back. So make sure you keep your back very straight. And as I said, hinge from your hips. Hope you're enjoying this workout, guys. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon to be notified of when our next videos are uploaded. Good stuff, guys. Side on, we're going for a basic calf raise now. If you have a step, you can do this on the edge of a step, make them slightly harder. If you haven't, this version is just fine. In all our videos, guys, we are focusing on you being able to use very little equipment and being able to do your exercises in a small space. It's one of the reasons why we've shot this one portrait. to give you the impression of how much space you really need. We highly recommend having a space at home for your workouts, which is at least 1 meter by 2 meters, about the size of 2 of our mats on the floor, you can see there. And we are working within that 2 meter by 1 meter space. Literally, the space between the wall and the side of your bed is usually about the same. Alternating front raise, and again guys, we're doing 15 reps. If you started on your right one, then on the next set, when we come around to these again, start them on your left. That way you're going to even out the numbers. Keep that going. Or alternatively, you could do 1 extra rep and even them out that way too. Feet square, squeeze your abs each time you lift an arm. Don't move anything but that arm. So you're lifting through the shoulder, and that is it. Okay guys, keep that core tight. Let's go down to the floor. We've got some dumbbell floor chest press. You don't need a bench, guys. You can do these on the floor. Lie back, elbows on the floor, driving that weight up, bringing them together in the middle, and then lowering, touch the floor and drive back up. If you're working on a hard floor, guys, make sure you're careful as you touch the floor. Keep that control. And the more control you have, the more muscle you'll get to engage in this exercise. All the way down, all the way up. And really, guys, you want to be focused on that chest on this exercise. Squeeze, stretch. Squeeze at the top, stretch towards the bottom through the pectorals. Don't let your shoulders do all the work. If you want a better looking chest, you've got to make sure the chest is doing the work and not just your shoulders or deltoids. Turn the hands in to bring them down. You're doing really good, guys. Hopefully you're keeping up. As a demonstration of how not to put your dumbbells down, just so you know. Alright guys, keep these nice and slow. That's what I'm showing there with my hand. Keep these nice and slow, and we're doing alternating leg raise. You'll see that the other leg is about 6 inches off the ground, and I'm doing this 45 degrees just so you can see the technique. But you can see again, you could do this straight on and still be within that small amount of space. Great job everybody. Okay, that should be 15 reps. Now again, if you started on the right leg, you want to start next time on the left. Roll back, same basic position, this time with the legs at around 90 degrees. You're going to lift the legs off the floor and bring your knees up towards your chest or chin. Keep your legs close together, touch your toes down, and go again. Try to lift both legs at the same speed and lift your butts. If you want to encourage your abs to do more work and less your hips, make sure you're lifting your butt and engaging your lower abdominals on every one of these reps. Squeeze those lower abs and then lower the legs slowly. If you are still keeping up, guys, you are doing really great. I was definitely feeling this by this point. 300 workouts are a great choice to do if you're away on holiday and you don't have the internet and you can't do an NNN fitness video. You can do your own version of this. Knee raise crunch. Let's go, guys. Elbows wide. You can't really see a lot of what I'm doing there, but I'm doing a small basic crunch with my knees up and the feet off the floor. Keep your feet uncrossed to keep that center alignment, and they are a very short crunch, so they don't take very long, guys. 15 reps of each one. I'm signaling there to take a few deep breaths. Make sure you get that oxygen in your body, and you're doing fantastic, guys, if you're keeping up. Are you ready to go? We're moving on to round 2, guys. Round 2 coming up. Make sure that body is loose. Get some oxygen. Here we go. We got a first round and a last round. Okay, I like these kind of workouts where you get a first round and the second set of these is the last one. I'm signaling there. If you need a drink of water, go and get one, guys. Really important to stay hydrated. Here we go. Alternate star jumps or opposite star jumps. Arms up, legs together, and jump the leg out as the arms come in. Opposite arm to opposite leg. If that's too confusing for you guys, just go for a basic star jump. But yeah, it may look like a normal star jump, a normal star jump, but that is actually opposite star jumps. And even I was starting to get confused on those last ones. Great. Rocket jumps. Reach for the floor, jump up, reach for the sky. If you're not suffering by now, guys, you're a way fitter person than I am. Or, of course, you're just sitting on the couch and drinking a beer and eating crisps. No, let's not do that. Squat down, touch the floor, jump up, reach for the sky. This one is a bodyweight exercise, guys, but it really will puff you to doing them properly. Make sure you squat down on every one of those reps. Take a quick breath. Those ones are cardio based and they're going to make you feel more tired. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, which I'm signaling there. When you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, it will help your adrenaline to slow down a little quicker and get your energy back for our hang squats. Feet square, stick your butt out. Sit backwards, make sure your knees are not going forwards over your toes. Holding both dumbbells. If you are struggling, you can always put the dumbbells down and do it body weight. But make sure you do your technique right and you do that full 15 reps. Hopefully you are keeping up with me. All the way down, all the way up. That should be really starting to puff you now. These are compound exercise, much like the rocket jump. A lot of muscles being used, so you're probably suffering by this point. Okay, we're going to suffer right along with you guys. Here we go with our Romanian deadlifts. Feet square, soften the knees, push your glutes back. It's important that you're not leaning forwards with these guys. You really want to be sticking your butt out as far back as you can, past your knees with both handles of the dumbbells, and then drive back up through your glutes. Squeeze that core at the top, squeeze your butt, and then repeat. Lower slowly and come up a little quicker so you get that good tight squeeze in the hamstrings and the glutes. Back straight, head up, shoulders back, soft elbows. Keep a good grip on those dumbbells. Don't want to drop those on your toes. Feet square. That's it, guys. You're doing great. Remember, it's 15 total reps. Some of these exercises take longer than others, so make sure you do them right. You're doing really great, guys. Okay, calf raises, 15 reps. Make sure your feet are evenly spaced apart, shoulder width. You want to have your heel in line with your middle toe, so your toes are slightly turned in, so you got that nice parallel position. Driving down through the balls of the foot, raising your heels up, pausing at the top for a second, and then lowering down. Make sure the raising and lowering portion are both done slow on those guys. Alternating front raise, same position, and raising that dumbbell to the front. Soft elbows leading with your wrist. Make sure to keep your abs tight, your stomach tight, so you're not swinging your body and you're raising from the shoulder. You want to hit those shoulders because a good set of shoulders is going to give you a really good upper body shape. It's going to help you to give a tapered look, a more triangular shape to the upper body, so wider in the shoulders, giving a look of having a smaller waist. If you haven't yet done so, guys, you want to look at things like your traps, your shoulders, your lats for giving you a much more V shape. And of course the chest as well. Okay, here we go with the floor chest press, dumbbells in hand, lying on the floor, and you want to pull your belly button in towards your spine, guys, so you're keeping your abs tight while you're doing this exercise. Make sure you're chest pressing over your chest, and we want to breathe out sharply each time we push those dumbbells up, and take a deep breath in on the way down. Sometimes, guys, I won't always breathe in on the way down. I'll sometimes breathe just sharply out for the top. I find I naturally breathe in. I don't need to over breathe and over oxygenate myself, but do make sure you are breathing regularly, guys, because it's real important. I'm sure you realize that. You've done really great, guys. Okay, I believe we have 3 exercises left. We got some alternating leg raises now. Lying on your back, hands flat on the floor, support your body, and we're going to alternate leg raises. Now, guys, you don't have to go as high as I'm going. If you haven't got the flexibility, you can do this one nice and low. It's still going to work your lower abdominals. 15 reps, guys. Again, if you want to make sure it's even, you can do 16, or of course you started with the opposite leg you did on the last round to make a total of 30 reps. Doing great, guys. Let's catch our breath. Everybody's working very hard. We got some rollbacks now. Here we go. Touch the toes to the floor. Lift that butt off the ground. Bring your knees up towards your chin. It's a great exercise for your lower abs. I was feeling it. You're most likely feeling it by now. You're doing great, guys. Just keep going. You can do it. Don't take too long a rests. You can rest when the video is done. Knee raises to your chin. If you're not willing to work for it, then you're not going to get those results, guys. So push, push, push all the way to the end. It's just 15 reps. Yes, you can. All the way up, all the way down. I'm telling myself, I'm telling you, thumbs up. Let's keep this going. And that's 15 reps. I was definitely feeling that in the hip flexors. We'll give those hips a nice stretch in a minute when we are done. Final exercise, guys, coming up. It's a knee raised crunch. All right, I'm going to shift to the side here so you can see what I'm doing a little better. So knees up, feet off the floor, fingers on your temples, and we're going to do a small crunch as a basic crunch made slightly more difficult with the knees being off the floor. By having the knees off the ground, or the knees up, we're going to be taking out the hip flexors. So a much more effective crunch, I find personally. Elbows wide, make sure your shoulder blades come off the floor, and relax. Well done, guys. Arms above your head, give those abs a light stretch. Take some deep breaths. If you weren't breathing properly, guys, you may find yourself slightly lightheaded when you finish this workout. So give yourself a minute when you come up. Make sure you're not dizzy. Well done, guys. There's a thumbs up from me. Hopefully you give us a thumbs up right back by hitting that like button. Now let's loosen up those hips. We did a lot of work with the hips, and we want to make sure that they have some movement. Don't get tight tomorrow. So give that a loosen. Keep your head in the same place and rotate the hips around. Let's stretch the hip flexors. Push your hips forwards. Nice and relaxed. Keep your head where it is and just push your hips forward. Reach over the top of the head. Stretch out those obliques. Stretch out that shoulder. Stretch out your lats a little bit. Great job, everybody. Well done. You should be really proud of yourselves. We're going to have flatter tummies, bigger guns, good sized chest. We worked that whole body. You did great today, guys. I'm very proud of you. Well done. Guys, as always, please make sure to like this video, to leave us a comment below, and of course to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be notified when new videos are uploaded. And a reminder again, leave us a comment below and you may be in with a chance of winning one of our every 30-day online personal training sessions. Guys, we love doing these videos. We really want to hear your feedback, so make sure to leave a comment below. Have a great day.